Welcome to Joburg Today. My name is Maps. International hip-hop producer Timbaland was recently in Johannesburg to work with some of our local artists.
Castlelight Extra Cold Music, we launched it about 14 weeks ago, and the whole idea is about giving access to all our consumers the latest music first. So basically it's all about downloading extra cold music. So a lot of local artists were actually on the platform, 60 out of the 68. So to mark the end of the campaign, we decided to do this concert, and we decided that, you know, Timbaland should actually help us curate it.
It's something fresh and it's innovative and it's brand new, and it's a way to stay young, you know, it's a way to move the bar forward, you know, and I felt like the step that they took out in involving me to create such a huge festival, I think is only the future. You know, it's the first of its kind. So I think at this point is to make noise across the world, and I'm just going to go out there and give you all of me and all of my hits, and we're going to have a party. We're working with a South African artist. I think the future is coming closer than what you expected. I think it's going to be happening pretty soon. I don't want to give the name of the artist yet, but it's going to happen very soon, because I've been watching a lot of artists from here, and it's a lot of talent here. You know, so that's what I thrive off of, to work with people from other places outside of America. That's what gets me going anyway.
How do I feel about like Timbaland working with the artists here in this country? I think it's cool. I think it should be interesting to see what the outcome is and the process.
If you're looking for a place to party, then the Extra Cold Johannesburg is for you. Even the American hip-hop artist and producer Timbaland said so. My name is Mpoma Shekho for Joburg Today.
I'm Jingle Jared, you're watching Joburg Today.
If there's something that you'd like to see on this show, keep in touch with us through social media by following us on Twitter at Joburg Today, liking our Facebook page, joburgtoday.tv, and don't forget, hashtag Joburg Today. For all those that love brandy and like to mix it up a bit, we went to Brandy Fusion at the Sandton Convention Centre.
The South African Brandy Foundation once again hosted the Brandy Lifestyle event, giving Joburgers the opportunity to taste some 50 local brandies.
They come back year after year, they attend the master classes, so now they are almost experts in the enjoyment of fine brandy.
Considering the various international award-winning brandies and brandy cocktails on offer, this is perhaps not the right place to order a brandy and coke.
South African brandies have won the title of Worldwide Best Brandy at the International Wine and Spirits Competition no less than 13 times in the last 20 years. So people are realizing that we actually produce a very high quality product that is suitable for a variety of occasions, and my perception and experience has always been that Joburgers are open, trend-setting people who really influence and set the tone for the rest of the country. And so generally that open-mindedness we see also in their willingness to experiment with brandy, to look at premium brandies, and to pay more for the high-quality brandies that are out there.
The reason why I love using brandy, especially pot still brandies from South Africa, is that they're aged in wood, and when it's aged in wood you get so many rich different flavors, cherry, peach, vanilla, and this blends so well with cocktails.
South African brandy is made in the same fashion than cognac, but it's not considered to be equal, depending on who you talk to, of course.
For me, this is very simple. A cognac is a brandy, but a brandy isn't necessarily a cognac.
South African brandy producer KWV is not leaving things at only producing the world's best brandy.
And our brandy master didn't want to stop there, so now he wants to make the best XO cognac in the world. KWV XO cognac, being launched tonight.
And the local verdict is?
The biscuit is definitely on ice. The rest of it, I like to mix it and in a cocktail mix because it's much softer.
Introduced to drinking brandy neat. There's a few new techniques that I've learned while attending here, so definitely going to try them out.
After an evening of all things brandy, it's clear that for Joburgers, their brandy is, well, more than just brandy. I'm Marisa de Klerk for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and you're watching Joburg Today.
Nashina chats to the MMC of Development Planning and Urban Management.
Joining me in studio now is the MMC for Development Planning in the city of Johannesburg, Rosalind Greef. Thank you so much and welcome to Joburg Today.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me.
The work coming through from your department is very important for a city like Johannesburg in terms of its strategic position in South Africa but also on the continent. Give us a sense of some of the projects you're working on, but perhaps you can pick on the most exciting one that really stands out for you.
Certainly. Our department is really responsible for transforming the city. We're involved in very exciting work currently on the corridors of freedom, which people will have heard the mayor speaking about. This really is a new strategy that looks at knitting our city together, getting rid of the apartheid-style city that we've inherited, bringing people to live, work, play in the city. We're developing 3 priority corridors at the moment, one being the Empire-Perth corridor, which really knits Soweto to the inner city. The other one, the Turfontein corridor, which brings people to live close to the city. We're developing integrated development along that corridor, along the back of the BRT systems, and then the Louis Botha corridor, very exciting again, bringing Alex to the inner city to Alex, developing high-density residential development along that corridor. Those are the first 3, but we're involved in planning for new ones as well going into the new financial year, one being the mining belt, which also really is a divide in our city currently, which divides the south from the north, the affluent north. So those are exciting projects.
Looks like you really got your work cut out for you this year.
Certainly. We have a very big budget as the planning department this year, 1.7 billion, which really is to focus on this corridor development. We're going to start seeing the implementation of these corridors this year. We've finished all the planning really, the detailed planning for the corridors. So I think everyone in Joburg has something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
In terms of those opportunities.
Talking about budgets, very exciting news came out from the city this week about the green bond that was issued, the first for the city and the first for Africa, in fact.
Yes.
And what an attractive way of attracting finance to the city as well.
Certainly is. We're really excited about it. What the mayor envisages is that in terms of all these new developments, we are really going to make sure that we use this opportunity as an innovation experience in terms of developing new green technology, using those bonds to do that. So we're really excited. We're going to be doing that in terms of the regeneration of the inner city and also the new corridor developments that I'm talking about.
Unfortunately, South Africa is facing tough economic times at present. Even though we're not in a recession, there are recessionary conditions that have come up for the country. What efforts are being made by your department to reduce expenditure so that not much of a burden is placed on taxpayers?
Well, certainly that's our main priority. I think one of the city's biggest priorities is financial sustainability. We see less and less people being able to afford to pay for their services. We've looked at really trying to keep the rates down as much as we can, and certainly this new financial year we've kept our increases as low as possible. But in terms of the planning department, we've really looked at limiting the amount of staff we have in the department, which is not always easy. It means that we really are working around the clock to do all this exciting stuff that I'm talking about. But that's our main initiative. A planning department needs specialists. I mean, we have architects, we have planners, we have designers in our department, all professionals, but we've really limited the amount of staff.
Well, that's comforting to know that you're on top of your finances as well. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much.
How's it? I'm Alan and you're watching Joburg Today.
Check out the special focus section to see what is happening in and around Johannesburg, to see where Joburg is heading. Check out Joburg Tomorrow, and don't forget to check out our brand new show, Leading Opinion. That's it from me, Maps. I leave you with Joburg's version of Happy by Pharrell Williams.